What's going on, guys? Counting Gains back here again. So today we got Logan Paul replying to Andrew Tate, steroids, boxing, WhatsApp messages, deplatforming, different things like that, guys. So I'll be breaking down this video, explaining to you guys exactly the beef between Tate, the top G, and Logan Paul. So this one's kind of funny, guys. Haven't watched it yet, but it's about 13 minutes long. It's to do with Sugar Sean O'Malley and another guy. They have their own podcast, and they recently had Tate on it, where Tate talks about Logan Paul and will he fight different boxers and things like that. I watched that segment, so this is the reply that Logan Paul gives. So let's get to it,
dude. So you're literally damn near the same size as Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
I would say he's pretty much the exact same size. I think Tate's 6'3", 215, 210. Logan Paul 6'2", 210, 215, something like that as well.
You guys could fucking rumble.
I don't think we could.
Really?
I don't think he'll do it.
This
Guys, Logan Paul is kind of delusional, guys. No offense. Like, of course he'd do it. Why wouldn't he do it? I mean, obviously he wouldn't do it for the money, but if it seems like a good object for Tate, he definitely would do it. And Tate said numerous times that he would fight him, so I don't understand why he doesn't think he would.
This Tate thing's a lot. If you want to unpack it, bro, I'll unpack it with you. There's a lot of bullshit. He is the most brilliant fraud we've seen in a very long time. And if you want to dive in, let's fucking go. But because I haven't spoken about
why is he so worked up? Almost like because he wants to fight him or something.
Him since I think we had a podcast in London where we clickbaited him the whole nine. Culture whore, as we do, trying to get the most clicks as possible. And I haven't spoken about him since, but he's spoken about me since. Mm-hmm. And weren't you guys just with him? And
yes. And he
acting like he doesn't know. Of course they knew. The last podcast before this one, he was with Tate, right? So the podcast before,
he's trying to say he'd fight you any rule set.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, but he didn't answer the street fight one. He said street fight I'm not going to answer.
Oh my fucking god.
But kickbox,
well, he has a lot to lose. Like, why would he fight him in a street fight? I mean, he could get killed. Like, just do it in the ring. Just do it legally. Just sign the papers and just do it.
I think
right?
He says 100%. Boxing, he says he would do.
Bro,
and you guys are the same size.
The most brilliant fraud we've ever seen. He's so good at articulating, and he's smart and cunning as fuck. And so many people have bought into the scheme and are regurgitating the Andrew Tate theologies that they're coming. It's ridiculous.
I think he's just jealous, guys. Like I know a jealous person when I see it, and this guy's just jealous of Tate, bro, because he's taking all his fans and stuff like that, pretty much.
Yeah, I think. Okay, so here's where we made a mistake at first. I'm gonna talk for a bit here, if you don't mind.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Mike and I, primarily Mike, but by default because I'm in Mike's content, made a lot of content around Andrew Tate upon the time Andrew Tate was popping off.
Yeah, so his friend Mike loves him, and so does Logan Paul. But they switched up as soon as the YouTube people said, "Hey, you better cut that out, or else we're gonna deplatform you guys along with him." And he just cowered away, guys. He just cowered away. Logan Paul is pretty much a coward, guys. You can't bite the hand that feeds you, guys. You understand? You can't bite the hand that feeds you. And obviously, Logan Paul was afraid that he'd lose his channel, lose all his money, because he has no other money outside of YouTube or anything like that. So he's basically just obeying to the YouTube masters.
Again, culture whores, bro.
As
It's what we do.
everyone.
It was hilarious to us. This guy was saying ridiculous shit, like absolutely ridiculous shit that we found amusing.
They loved it, guys, and they agreed with it, and then they switched up as soon as they heard the YouTube people were going to cut them off.
Entertaining, like I find him entertaining and captivating when he talks. Like I'm either listening to him say something that makes actually no fucking sense in real life, or is a statement so bold that it is repulsive. And
dude, who gave Logan Paul this holier than thou attitude? Like, Andrew Tate's so repulsive. Bro, the shit that Logan Paul talks about is horrendous, guys. He filmed like people committing suicide. The guy is the biggest hypocrite in the world, guys. It's absolutely insane. Like,
Mike took advantage of that. He made a lot of Tate jokes, and I think people misunderstood what to us was very clearly satire and sarcasm as like a respect or liking to Tate.
They did respect and they did love him, guys. Fact. Fact. Just go back and watch the whole podcast.
I've never liked Tate.
Sure
I find him amusing the same way you find a clown amusing. But when we saw the rollout of his misogyny and like actually fucked up points of view come out, I started to realize like I don't fuck with this guy. And you could see me turn at a point in the content.
Yeah, you turn, bro, but it was when they were gonna cut off your hand, bro. Come on, bro.
Because humans are like layers. The more you find out about them, for most people,
honest.
the less you're gonna like them. And for Tate, a lot of the stuff he says is incredibly compelling and motivating for young men. And there's some in there that I think set us back as a society, especially when it comes to how men respect and should treat women, or how men should respect and treat money. Like, dog, no cool person that I know, no top G, talks about money or women the way Andrew Tate does. Like if you're actually cool, if you're actually tuned in, like and comfortable with yourself, and have the money and have the women, like, it's just not fucking cool. He reminds me of a daily YouTube vlogger circa 2017 when he just bought his first Lambo. Like, bro, no one gives a fuck about your shit.
A lot of YouTubers, guys, like all those like manosphere YouTubers, AMS, like all these guys, there's a bunch of them, guys, a bunch of like dating coaches and people like that, Bulldog Mindset, all these guys, they all speak the same way. Logan Paul speaks the same way. He just doesn't want to admit it, guys. He doesn't want to admit it. Like, every guy pretty much speaks like that about like their cars and the shit they have. Like, if you have that shit, guys, you're gonna be a cocky asshole. Like, just straight up, like, you're not gonna be like this guy who's like really reserved. Maybe you will be, but 99% of people, and I tell you guys, Logan Paul and Jake Paul are not these humble guys. Like, that's not the case, guys.
That doesn't make you cool, but a bunch of kids think it does, and so they're buying into his shit because he has a Bugatti and he can articulate thoughts well. But some are so outlandish. So, anyways, we made the mistake of confusing people into thinking that we gave a shit about this guy. He gets deplatformed. We cleared the air on a podcast, and we were basically like, yo, I think he sets us backwards, and like, I don't support him, whatever, he's gone, fuck him. Everyone's like, yo, you fucking used to like him, now all of a sudden you flipped the switch, blah, blah, blah. And
everyone said that, like 99% of the comments, like, yo, you used to love him, now you don't roll with him. It's facts, guys. Like, all the comments can't be wrong. Like, every comment that is on your thing said the same thing. So,
by the way, Logan, you're a hypocrite too because you got canceled. This was the big narrative that I actually want to take this opportunity to correct because I've never spoken on it. I never will again, but I'll do it now here on your podcast. Let's get some clicks. Let's get some views. Let's get this retention up. Keep watching. Here comes the juice. And so everyone's like, you're such a hypocrite. You condemned Andrew Tate. But when you got canceled, you had an opportunity to get a second chance. Yo, you dumb motherfuckers. I earned that, and it was fucking hard. And I had to do a personal pivot and evolve in my private life before I could even face the public again in a way where I said, please give me a chance to earn the chance for forgiveness. I did that. I went through the molting of my old skin so I could be someone that was acceptable to myself. And no one just fucking golden plattered me like an opportunity to redeem myself. I fucking worked my ass off. And so when there's...
But we're not discussing that, guys. What we're discussing is, should he have a platform or not? And because when Logan Paul got cancelled, he still had his platform. He didn't get cancelled off YouTube, whereas Tate got everything. His WhatsApp, he got everything cancelled. Like, his freaking Airbnb got cancelled. That's what we're discussing. We're not really discussing should the guy be socially or publicly cancelled, quote unquote. We're just saying, like, should his platform get taken down? Like, Logan Paul never got his platform taken down, so...
There's any comparison there about, like, if I have an allegiance to someone who got cancelled, suck my dick. There's no comparison. Does he deserve a second chance? Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I think everyone does if they make a mistake or get deplatformed or whatever. But like, just because I got canceled does not mean I have to support this dude who got canceled, because I don't. I don't like the shit he says. Some of it I think is amusing.
And, most of the shit, like, guys, go back and watch the whole podcast. He said he loved it, man. Come on.
Some of it I think has a lot of merit and can influence young men positively. But you can't forget the 1 in 5 statements that I think just set us back and are influencing young men in a way where there was gonna be a ripple effect of how they treat women. Like we're seeing it with Kanye right now. Kanye says a certain thing, an extremely influential person says a certain thing. Next thing you know, fucking people are hanging banners off the 405 saying Kanye was right about the Jews. This shit does have a ripple effect. Kanye's you happen to see in real time because he has a mature audience. Tate has fucking 12-year-olds think validation comes from you having a Bugatti and being rude and disrespectful to female because
he never said that though. He's just kind of like playing. He never said be disrespectful to people. You know what I mean?
Thinks they should have their body count strapped to their forehead. Like that's ridiculous. Like okay, then men should have the size of their cock strapped to their forehead. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like how many men are going to lose opportunities because like these out of the world analogies that are amusing, but fucking revert what we're trying to do as a society progress. Anyways.
Oh, check out the philosopher over here, guys, trying to progress the society with his intellectual videos. Guys, don't they like have porn stars and shit on their fucking website talking about, oh, you know what I mean, whatever, they're trying to pick them up or have sex with them? Like, what is that doing for society? Nothing, guys. Dude, YouTube's a clown world. Even the videos I make are bullshit, guys. I'm getting paid for it, so I love it. But he knows that just because he's getting paid for the bullshit, but Tate did it better, he's jelly, bro. Straight up.
I have no allegiance to people who got canceled. I don't give a fuck. And I said what I said on that podcast, and I'll say it again now. However, I also said on that podcast that I'm not sure I wanted to fight him because I didn't want to platform him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if I wanted to support someone who fundamentally I disagree with. And by the way, I'm saying a bunch of shit here. You can disagree with me, and I can disagree with you, and we could still be respectful and go on to the next piece of content, conversation, whatever. That's how life works. Agree to disagree, or change your perspective. I disagreed with what he said. I said what I said. I didn't feel like platforming him. But then this motherfucker starts talking a lot of shit. God damn, maybe I would take the opportunity to platform him just for one night, and turn his fucking face inside out. Have him wheeled home on a gurney with his brother holding his hand in the ambulance type shit.
Oh, this guy he needs to wake up from the dream, guys. Tate is like a world champion kickboxer. This guy is not like a joke, man. He's also taller than him, bigger than him, older than him as well. Age kind of helps when it comes to, mental agility for sure. Up to a certain point, of course. But dude, Tate, I don't know. I just don't see, if it was kickboxing, MMA, if it was like doing something like that, it'd be a tough fight, guys. I don't think anyone would really get knocked out per se. I think Logan Paul, man, I don't know. I just don't see him winning that fight. But a lot of people think. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Who's gonna win that fight, man?
The thought of that is kind of compelling.
It's a massive fight.
I like the idea of fucking up Andrew Tate, so maybe I would platform him. And I'll take it back. I would fight Andrew Tate. I'll take back what I said. And I'm man enough to say I made a mistake when I said I wouldn't platform him. I would do it. And so, again, he'd been talking shit online. He said in some I see the little clips here and there that he would fight me for free. I got excited. Woo. I'm training. I'm ready to go. I texted his agent. I said, dog, what's up with your boy? He said he'd fight for free. That sounds like a money day for me. Can we make this happen? Call him up. Called him up. Turns out he don't want to fight for free. Turns out he wants 2 warm-up fights. And in fact, this was the response I got back from his rep. After pushing him time and time again. Yo, you talked to Tate yet? Like, I'll take the free fight, whatever. Like, can I fight the guy? And by the way,
so you were pushing for it.
Yeah, dog. This would be fantastic. Are you kidding me? Be big. He wants 2.
So he didn't want to do it. Now he does want to do it.
Warm-up fights. We knew that. But like, okay, maybe we can forego those and do this fight. This was the response I got back. Yo, he said you want to fight him, then WhatsApp him directly. Huh? Dummy, I'm trying to fight you, not fucking become your buddy. I don't know what inside shit. Brilliant fraud. I'll say it again. I don't know what inside.
Like, he's trying to set up the fight, guys, right? He's trying to set up the fight. It's not like Tate's just going to just be all... You have to set... That's a huge monumental fight. That'll be like one of the biggest fights of all time. That'll be like Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. He's trying to set it up, guys. I don't really understand what he's trying to get at here. Like,
shit, buddy, behind the scenes thing you think this is. I don't like you. I want to fuck you up.
Yeah, but you have to create the fight. Like, you have to create the fight, guys. What is he talking about? He's just saying message him so we can organize it, make it happen. I don't really understand.
Not text you to make a deal on a fight. I don't give a fuck about you, bro. And then he comes out saying I'm doing steroids.
Versus me is that I'm a completely clean athlete and he's on a shitload of steroids.
Bro, we by the way, every time I go to training camp, I get accused of doing steroids.
Of course, you're fucking.
You're
So,
fucking jacked, yeah.
I mean, we don't know for sure. You know, steroids are very hard to detect, guys. I've been doing bodybuilding for like 10 years. I would know a guy just by looking at him if they're on something or not. You know, for the most part, it's just the way your skin is hold and shit like that. Some people can be 250 jacked and lean and not on gear, guys. There's some people that look better naturally than there are on steroids, so it's possible. Do I think Logan Paul's on steroids? Definitely not, guys. I don't think he's nearly big enough or lean enough or anything like that to be on roids, but you never know, guys. You know, nowadays, to take a few pills, you know, to help yourself out, not that big of a deal. You know, they have tons of money, so.
Without sounding too pompous, a fucking crazy genetic physique where I can train really hard and get really ripped really fast. But bro,
he's not that genetically gifted, guys. Trust me, I've seen guys that barely even eat Doritos and whatever, and they're just like 10 times as jacked as he is. So he's not that genetically gifted, guys. Trust me on this one.
Steroids? How the fuck did you think I passed every drug test I've ever done for the fights that I've had? What are you talking about?
It's very easy to pass drug tests, guys. Every single person, pretty much, if they know what they're doing, can pass a drug test. It's not hard, guys.
It's a cop out historically for people who are threatened by me. So like, I see this. I see him saying he wants to fight. I'm offering him the fight, and he's not taking it. Fuck. And I even have an idea, bro, because he obviously doesn't want to box, and I actually understand that sort of. It's a bit odd to me that a 4-time world champ kickboxer is afraid of a YouTuber with no wins.
So this is the one thing that he's copying out on, guys. I want to talk about this. You know, him and his brother keep talking about how they're just YouTubers. They're not YouTubers, guys. They haven't done YouTube in years and years. They make a few videos here and then. Jake Paul is a certified boxer. He's a professional boxer. He has all the money in the world. He has all the time in the world. He has all the resources in the world. He has youth on his side. He has the best coaches, best trainers, best nutritionists, best workout coaches in the entire world. When they say that they are just YouTubers, they want you to trick the public and want people to think that they're just complete nobodies. They don't know how to fight. And this is how they lure people in that are just like regular people. And then they've been in training camp nonstop for 3 years and they blow your head off, guys, with, you know, KO punches because nobody knows how hard they train. They train 8 hours a day nonstop for years and years on end with the best trainers, best coaches, best nutrition. Like I said, they're not just average people, guys. Don't let them fool you by saying, I'm just an average YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber yet, but I'm just an average person. I go to the gym every day. I'm not a boxer or anything like that. That'd be like me fighting Tate or me fighting Logan Paul. Not Logan Paul fighting him, because Logan Paul and Jake Paul are professional boxers and they have wins. They fight professional fighters, guys. This is crazy. They have mad experience. They have all the money in the world, all the resources, all the time. You know, when you compound those things together, that's what makes champions, guys. Not just a guy off the street. You know what I mean? Not like, if he thinks he's just a guy off the street, I mean, dude, he is not hanging around the right circles to think that he's just a bum off the street. He's not, guys. It's crazy to think that.
Like that's what we're talking about here, bro. What we saying? I got no wins. I'm a YouTuber, and he still wants warm-up fights. Pin that. So I got a solution. Why don't we do something that both of us have never done? Clean record, 0-0. Let us step into the fucking octagon, brother. An MMA fight, me versus Tate, in the UFC.
Tate's, like you said, Tate's
in
smart.
the UFC.
He knows you know how to wrestle.
Yeah, so he's a professional wrestler, so he's actually just trying to get as many advantages as he can. Why doesn't he suggest, let's do a kickboxing match? Like, you know, if he's really that ballsy and tough, just say, let's do a kickboxing match. Tate would 100% win that. If it was a boxing match, it'd probably be more 50-50. MMA would probably be more favored Logan Paul. I mean, you guys can kind of see like what he's doing here, right? It's not really that genuine. I don't know. He's getting all worked up and stuff. It's kind of a bit like, bro, like people are not very that educated that listen to these videos if they can't see through this, right?
Bro, he knows how to kick. I can't throw a kick for my life.
I feel like Tate's
I can't throw a kick for my life. What are you talking about? He has 2 of the 3 skill sets. I have 2 of the 3 skill sets.
Okay.
Fair
He's
point.
a world champion kickboxer. I'm a YouTuber with no wins, bro. What are you fucking running from?
Fair
Dude, this is
point.
what they need to do. They need to do 3 rounds.
He sounds like he's on roids.
First round kickboxing, second round boxing, third round MMA, or you guys figure out
One
what
FC would do that shit.
they would.
One FC would do that
Pick
shit.
the rounds, and each round's a different art.
It would be a it would be an advantage to the person who gets their skill set first,
yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If it's kickboxing, it's gonna be hard for me, bro. I cannot throw a kick.
Yeah, that would make it.
I don't know how to fucking throw a kick, right? But like, damn, you think Dana would put that on? I know Dana likes Tate.
Dana likes
It's-
money.
Dog.
That
Dog,
does-
me versus Tate in the octagon. You don't think Tate would take
that would do
think-
2
because
million pay-per-views.
because
Oh, yeah.
I'm
100%.
I'm giving him options. What's up, dude? Like, what's to the TikTok Tate fanboy schoolboys? Your top G isn't as top as you think. He don't want what he says, which I find odd for a person who has so much conviction in what he says and stands by that. Right? He's willing to take accountability for the things that come out of his mouth. But like, dog, you're one of those people who are reverting to saying I'm on steroids, to saying you need 2 warm-up fights privately, but publicly saying you're gonna fight. Shut the fuck up. Brilliant fraud, and people are buying into it. Thank God most aren't, because he doesn't have the platforms and he's fucking on Rumble. Like, but Dana's on Rumble. Dana gets the noise, and I think that because of his affinity for money,
It's possible.
I don't know, bro.
Anyway, guys, what do you guys think, man? That'd be a huge fight. I'd watch that fight. I'd probably buy that pay-per-view, guys. So, absolutely legendary. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Who would win? Jake Paul, Logan Paul versus Tate. Love you guys all, man. That's the drama, man. That's the drama right there, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.